Hey guys, I'm back here with Izabela. I thought I would pick her brain about her thoughts on online dating. I know a lot of guys out there gone through a bad breakup, gone through divorce, and are looking for ways to get back on the dating scene. So I thought I'd get your opinions on what you look for on dating apps. So let's just dive into it. What are some of the first things that you're looking for as you're scrolling through a profile?
I think that first of all, I'll try to get like a general impression about a guy based on the visuals, so the photos. Would I just find him overall attractive based on the first photo? But I'll probably very quickly go into the bio, so the prompt,
Okay.
and just look whether there is, the right connection, whether he has similar values or interests as I, because this is actually quite a deal breaker for me.
Okay, so the first thing you're doing is looking at the first photo, then going straight to the bio.
Yes,
And then if the bio, first picture look good, then you just scroll through the rest, see how everything else looks.
precisely. Then I'm gonna go to more photos. But for me, actually, the bio, it's very important.
Okay. What would you say makes a good bio or a bad bio? Like if that's one of the first things you're looking for,
Yeah.
what is it? Is there something specific you're looking for? Are there...
I mean, I guess it can be something around just humor, but at the same time, I really like when the guy does
Oh
not
man,
only
Minneapolis, we got the sirens going like non-stop all the
every
time.
time.
I don't know if you guys have ever been to Minneapolis. It's like the loudest town I've ever been in anytime I'm walking around outside.
For real, it's impossible.
All right, I think it stopped enough. All right,
Okay.
proceed with the bio. Oh my God.
Well, so for me, what is quite important is to see like whether you're only talking about yourself or maybe you're actually presenting what we could potentially do together.
Okay.
Maybe you can also talk about your hobbies, what you're doing in your free time. What I definitely dislike if the guy just states like a bunch of requirements towards the woman. So you need to cook, clean, be blonde, and have big tits, you know?
Okay.
Like this is a turn off for
You've
me.
seen that before?
Oh yeah, way too many times. And another thing, what I think it's a little bit off-putting, it's when the guy just goes and starts to just diss himself. Like, my pros, I'm this and this, but my cons, I have bland taste in music and I'm not a bad cook. Like, I'm not the best cook.
Is it the pros and cons? Like, is it just because he's listing it, or because he's saying things are like, why even mention negative things about you in a bio?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a little bit like try to sell yourself. Like, don't brag too much. Like, have some balance in it, but just don't come with like, hey, I suck at this and that. It's not particularly convincing.
You don't need to be perfect, but you don't need to tell everybody your faults on online dating.
No,
before they even know you.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so you're looking for the first picture, and then the bio.
Yes.
Are there any red flags specifically that are like immediately I'm swiping left on people? Whether it's the first picture, whether it's anything in general?
I mean, obviously there are certain photos that are completely not working. If you have I like group photos. I think it's nice that you want to show that you have friends, but just please don't put it on the first one.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
people
need to
wanna
play
know
where is
immediately,
Waldo,
yeah.
you know, like which one of you is the right one.
Okay.
That will be.
Let's stay there
list.
for a second. So first photo.
Mhm.
I agree. Group photos, if we don't know who you are, it's immediately swipe left.
Yeah,
Like,
precisely.
what are some other immediately like bad first photos?
Well, for me personally, I really don't like gym selfies, naked torso type of photos.
Okay.
I mean, it also depends on the setting. If you're out playing volleyball with your friends and you are shirtless, that's a very different story than you're just posing forcefully
Okay.
in the gym, just trying to show off your six-pack. I think that no matter how good looking you are, for me, that's a no-go.
Okay, so no gym selfies, no trying to like show off, I guess.
Like, don't try too hard. Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
it's
trying
great
too
that you
hard.
take care of yourself. For me, it is important, and I actually look into it as well. But like, don't try to make it like a focal point of your profile.
Okay. What are some other red flags that are immediately swipe left?
I don't know, fish photo.
Fish photo for fish hunting.
Yeah, I mean, it's great you have a hobby like this, but it's somehow It's a little bit boring.
Okay. What about, say a guy has all selfies? Is that an issue for you?
Definitely. So I also don't like when the photos are somehow too polished, like too staged in that way.
Okay. So it looks like a photo shoot, or
It looks like, you know, it's nice to have some photos that are kind of like from a photo shoot, but like not all of them. It kind of shows me that maybe you're a little bit like not authentic fully.
Okay.
So I personally like when the profile has a mix of where I can see you,
Clearly
like,
see
will
your
clearly
face,
see
what you look like.
clear your face,
Okay.
and clearly see your body, and it doesn't have to be a naked body. Just like
Just to show
what is your
what you
figure, what
yes.
is your shape, and then the rest of the photo, it's like I like when you're showing what you're doing, like maybe your hobbies, maybe you like to travel. That's what I think is like a perfect combination of photos on a profile.
Okay.
Mm.
Are there certain traits that you are looking for as you're going through profiles that maybe guys should be displaying more of?
I think that for me, like I mentioned earlier, it's like I'm looking for connection in terms of values and how we spend free time, lifestyle that we have. That's the most important to me.
Okay.
Like actually the look, it's secondary.
Okay.
So like if I find you like somewhat attractive, but you have interesting hobbies and you seem to like match my mindset, then I'll just swipe to the right.
Okay. So you don't have to be the most attractive guy in the world, but you do have to show yourself as attractive.
Yes.
Like you have to have attractive photos,
Yes.
and then it's more like lifestyle. Will we get
Exactly.
along?
Exactly.
Does your bio kind of say something about you that would make
Yeah.
me want to get to know you?
Or like you can say in the bio, hey, if you agree to go on a date with me, we could do this and this and this. You kind of paint a picture of how we would spend the time together.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's not only about you, it's actually more also about how you envision us hanging out.
Yeah, it's not this bio is about me. This is a little bit about me, but this is what we would do together. It's like a we
Yeah.
frame. Like this is how you can picture us
Exactly.
dating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I think that's pretty good with just profiles in general. More specifically, I know a lot of guys who've seen this channel, they're divorced with kids.
Mm.
Do you have an opinion on how they should do their profile? Should they mention their kids in their profile? Should they, like, what are your thoughts on guys with kids? Would
Yeah.
you, yeah.
I mean, this one is a little bit tricky because on one hand, I kind of appreciate that men want to be like very explicit about it and upfront about it. This is awesome, but at the same time, I feel like they're limiting their own chances.
Mhm.
So I don't think I would necessarily put it in the profile because that can create certain barrier right away from the get-go in a woman's mind. But you know, maybe I would probably mention it right away on the first date, to be open about it.
Mhm.
But then I think, you know, the woman has a chance to meet you, to get to know you, to spend time with you, and maybe the fact that you already have a family, it's going to be less important compared to who you really are.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Yeah. So what I tell guys, it's the same kind of thing. You don't necessarily want to put it on your profile because it'll filter women out immediately. They can scroll like, I don't want guys with kids. But a lot of times, once a woman gets to know a man, they're probably, well, I won't say probably, but they might be okay with him having kids. If he's open about it and he's honest on the date, she wants to know more about you to see if she wants to have kids. But if she sees that you already have kids, then maybe it brings into your mind like, where am I gonna be involved? What's gonna happen?
Exactly. What will be my role? You start to overthinking prior to even meeting this
Right.
person. So yeah, I would not recommend putting it on the profile, but
Okay.
I would definitely mention as soon as possible when you meet for the first time in person.
Yeah, you're not trying to hide anything.
Yes.
You just take it off your profile, you don't get filtered out, and then you
Mhm.
mention it on the date. If you guys vibe and you have good chemistry, there's a good chance you'll still see each other again, and that's not going to be a
Exactly.
deal breaker.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Or at least like even if it is, then at least it's like a fair chance that you were given
Mm-hmm.
in that sense, right?
Is there anything else that you look for specifically on profiles? We covered lifestyle, we covered
Yes.
photos, we covered the bio.
I think that what you're open to as well, right? I kind of like that now on those dating apps, at least on some of them, you can basically mark whether you're looking for long-term relationship, something casual, or just intimacy without any kind of involvement more than that. And that, I also look at this. If I see that there is someone who is not really aligned with what I'm looking for, then it's also easier for me to just swipe right or left, depending on that.
Okay.
But I guess that's, I don't think it's like dependent on men or women. I think it's just in general something that people should be open about from the get-go.
Okay. What are your thoughts on somebody who puts looking for a long-term relationship right away? I know sometimes women find that as a red flag, as maybe this guy will be too clingy right away. Yeah, a little intense. Is that something that crosses your mind? Is that something guys should be wondering about?
Yeah, maybe you're right. I think that I would probably like to see, like, looking for long term but open to something casual.
Okay, open
Like,
to short.
Kind of, yeah. Then it maybe takes off some pressure, actually. Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, you might be right. That if it's just like jumping too much into, hey, I want something super serious right away, it can be a bit off-putting for women.
Okay. Have you had that experience in the past where you kind of got the sense that after the first date, maybe somebody was trying to get a little too serious right away? And
Yeah, I felt that. I had a situation like this where we went out once and it was already a lot of talk, like serious talk, mentioning things that are, about talking about marriage, about kids. And I think it's great that you have those discussions, but for me it was like, wow, we just went for ice cream. It seems a little bit intense. Maybe we should save it for another date.
Okay, we can talk about that.
Yeah.
We'll do another video about what to do on dates. This is more just for profile impressions. So I think we covered quite a bit. Do you have any maybe tips in general that a guy could take immediately to help his profile, to help his chances?
Yes. Take off all the fish photos, please. Maybe actually put effort and take some nicer photos. They don't have to be particularly staged, but when you go out for a coffee with your friend, ask to take a photo of you. Maybe pay a little bit attention to what you're wearing. Actually, women look at it.
Okay.
Whether you like it or not, but actually a nice style does have impact on that too.
Okay.
And can really change the entire photo and how you're being seen. And yeah, maybe try to show some of your character, some of your charisma and your interest on the profile. And I think that should really go a long way.
Okay. That brought up a question I have too. Do you think most men on dating apps are not attractive, or do you think most men on dating apps are not making them look attractive? Like they're not taking time to get proper photos to look as attractive as possible?
You know what? I actually think that it could be the second. And it's not about having, a full-blown photo shoot where all photos are staged and it feel not natural, because that is also not nice. I think like then you're going to the other extreme. But like, yeah, maybe ask your friends to take some nicer photos of you in different scenarios. And yeah, pay attention to what you're wearing. Ask your friend to go shopping with you.
Yeah, with technology now, you can get photos on your iPhone. You can just take photos while your friends together.
Yeah.
Doesn't take a lot of effort. I think I agree. Most men are. It's not that they're not attractive. It's that they're not portraying themselves with attractive photos. It's very low effort, selfies, whatever.
Yeah, and I really think that good quality women that have something here, they will not pay as much attention to the look. Of course, being attracted to someone is extremely important, but there are different elements that are building the attractiveness. And it's not only the look, it's a lot about your personality, what you represent, who you are, how you treat women. Like, it can really be built up. I've had that with my first partner. I wasn't attracted to him at all. But like with time, with like how he was, it kind of,
the behaviors
by itself, the behavior, how he was treating me, like it started to resurface. So I think that maybe this is like a main message I would like to actually send out there.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, I would agree with that. All right, I think that's pretty good. That kind of covers first impressions of what Izabela, a woman, kind of looks for on a profile. I did create a easy ebook for you guys. If you're interested in that, pick that up. It's going to have everything that you need for photo ideas, messaging. So check that out. We're going to do another video tomorrow on messaging, kind of some things she looks for, what are good messages to get, bad messages. So we'll go over that. I don't have much else to add. Do you have anything you want to say?
I think we covered it all, but I'm looking forward to the rest of the series.
All right, perfect. All right, we'll see you guys next
See
time.
you.
This is the Hinge Mastery ebook, Real World Dating Tactics for Men Over 30. I created this to help you guys because most women are only swiping right on about 2 to 4% of men's profiles, and there's really easy fixes to help you stand out. So this ebook is going to cover photos that you can get rid of that immediately kill attraction, photos that you do want to have, some profile red flags that you absolutely want to avoid. It'll also cover some prompts that'll help you guys just build some curiosity, as well as some messaging tips and what you can do on dates without overthinking everything. So download this, it's free in the description, and we'll see you next time.